Before her final moments, Queen Elizabeth Tuptiwada shared words that would forever change the heart of her son, King Charles. Words not of politics, power, or royalty, but of faith, truth, and the search for God, as the world remembers her as a symbol of grace and leadership. Few know the deeply spiritual message she left behind, a message that touched on Islam, compassion, and the unity of all humanity. In her last private conversation with King Charles, Queen Elizabeth spoke softly but firmly. She said, "Charles, in every faith lies a piece of the truth, and in Islam there is peace and surrender to the will of God." These were not just words of reflection, but a message born from years of quiet study, observation, and a desire to understand the divine beyond borders. She had read about the Prophet Muhammad, as his peace be upon him, and admired how Islam emphasizes mercy, charity, and justice, values she held close throughout her reign. King Charles listened closely, his eyes welling with emotion. His mother wasn't just speaking as a monarch, she was speaking as a seeker of truth. She continued, "The crown may be a symbol of authority, but true power lies in humility, in serving others as God commands." Those who were close to her later recalled that in her final weeks, Queen Elizabeth often spoke about unity between religions, how humans must rise above differences and see each other as children of the same Creator. Judge Judy reflects on this moment. When we think of Queen Elizabeth, we think of strength and duty. But what she revealed in those words was her soul, her desire for peace and divine connection. She recognized the beauty of Islam's surrender to God's will and how that surrender brings calmness to the heart. King Charles, since ascending to the throne, has shown a growing interest in interfaith dialogue and spiritual understanding. Some say this moment with his mother was the turning point, the seed that shaped his compassion for all faiths and his respect for Islam. In her last prayer, Queen Elizabeth reportedly said, "May God guide my children and my nation to truth and peace." Those words continue to echo, not just through the walls of Buckingham Palace, but in the hearts of millions who believe that faith should unite, not divide. This wasn't a conversion. It was an acknowledgement that truth shines from many paths, and peace belongs to those who seek it sincerely. So as we remember Queen Elizabeth, not just as a monarch, but as a woman of reflection, let us carry her message forward, seek truth, embrace peace, and live with humility. Because in the end, as she said, all crowns return to the dust, but the soul returns to its Creator.